All right, before we get to your full forecast with Dana, you got to take a look at this adorable video that Linda and her family sent us. She said her cat probably going to be on the naughty list this year. Check it out, hanging out right there in the tree. Thanks so much for sending this in, Linda. Remember, you can always share your photos and videos with us using the Near Me section of the News Center Maine mobile app.
Absolutely adorable.
You know, those are the best. We do rely on our viewers to send in pictures and video when we have systems like tonight, right? Freezing rain in some spots, snow in others.
Exactly. We tend to call that ground truth in meteorology because sometimes what the radar is showing isn't exactly depicting what's actually happening. So the best observations we can get is people on the ground telling us what is going on in their neighborhood. And right now across the state, we've had a lot of different precipitation types throughout the day. We've had rain, we've had freezing rain, we've had snow. So that meant that things were pretty slippery across the state today. We've gotten a lot of reports of very slippery sidewalks, slippery roads. So keep in mind, overnight tonight, even at the beginning of the day tomorrow, even though the precip will be over by the time that the morning commute rolls around, there might still be some black ice around. So keep that in mind. Right now, the precip is starting to wind down. We do have rain closer to the immediate coastline and up in areas of down East Maine. Then that rain snow line right along where that pink color is, north of the rain snow line areas currently seeing snow. So there's been a lot of precipitation types to contend with. But as I said, the precip is starting to wind down and drier air will be moving in behind this system. So over the next few hours, the precip will start to move out of areas of western Maine, followed by eastern Maine at about 4 in the morning or so. And then during the day tomorrow, our warmest temperature is actually going to be at the start of the day, and then it will get progressively colder as the day goes on. A mixture of sun and clouds. You might see a stray snow shower in areas of northern Maine, and it's also going to be fairly windy, so I think those wind chill temperatures will feel cold, especially in the second half of the day. A bit more sunshine for the day on Friday, but it's going to be even colder and the wind will still be around, so those wind chills will be in the single digits, even below 0 in some spots. So this is a look at our snowfall forecast. This would be snowfall final totals, not additional from where we are right now. Areas in northern Maine, widespread 1 to 3. Some spots could get a little bit more than that, especially up in northern Maine, back into the mountains. Closer you are to the coast, the less snow you would receive, if any. And there is also that chance for some ice. We've been pointing out that the areas here shaded in blue may see a little bit of ice if you have not already. Again, keep in mind, it does make things fairly slippery. And during the day tomorrow, wind gusts upwards of 35, even 40 miles an hour, so it's going to make it feel even colder than it actually is. And take a look at those wind chill temperatures, starting out the day at 27 and ending the day at about 9. And again, temperatures will continue to fall throughout the afternoon instead of being warmest at about 3 p.m. And if you've been asking yourself if this December seems particularly cold, well, you would be correct. So Portland has not had a single day of temperatures at or above average, currently running about a 12-degree deficit. A very similar story in Bangor, not a single day at or above, and temperatures averaging about 15 degrees below normal. By the end of the month, that will moderate. We won't see numbers that dramatic for our below normal, but definitely a cold start to the month. Marine forecast sees 6 to 9 feet, water temperature 46, gale watch in effect for tomorrow. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast, a mixture of sun and clouds during the day tomorrow. Temperatures gradually decreasing throughout the day. It'll also be quite windy. Chris, as we get into the weekend, there is a chance for some light snow on Sunday, especially in southern Maine, but no big systems in that 7-day forecast.
We'll take a little bit of a break.